All right, welcome back. We're day 4. We're going to get that started here in Nuthman of Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Father. Been out for a little longer than I planned to be because, well, 2 reasons. One, my son had to go in and have some operation, which he's fine. Everything's good. Don't worry. Everything came out perfect. So, I'm good there. And I've been really battling a cold. Really bad, so... okay, and hope you like the new look. To quote Rude, and if you get that, awesome. If not, you'll figure it out. All right, so one thing I was noticing when I did this game the previous time, so this is the 20th anniversary. I've talked a lot about this over the last few days, how they changed the voice actors. Specifically, the main character used to be Tim Curry. That still bugs me. This new guy is okay. If Tim Curry hadn't have done it before, I'd be like, fine. But, big shoes to fill, right? Anyway, so they did revoice. They obviously updid the the graphics and made it more, run on modern computers and all that good stuff. Well, what I noticed was they also rewrote the script. They made a lot of changes because I was feeling that when I was running through the first 3 days, the first 3 chapters, things were feeling off. I was remembering things, and I was figuring things out, and but something just wasn't working. I actually had to take a break and look up something real quick. And when I did, I looked up something. It was there was something that showed Gabriel Knights, and then it said 20th anniversary. Well, I looked at the original, and I was like, wait a minute. This says we were supposed to have done this on day 2, but we didn't do that on day 2. And then I started looking more into it, and it was like, they totally changed the script. There are things in the original game, that's why I'm remembering them, that you actually did earlier in the game, but like by now, we're about to start day 4. I should have already visited, not Grandma, his grandma. We already should have been to her house, but apparently they set that to later in the game. And then there was visiting the local psychic. Apparently you could do on day 2 or day 3, but not now. They didn't do it. So, yeah, they made some changes. And I remember going to the voodoo shop the first day, and there was a lady there who was like, oh, I can't help you. I don't have any information. The actual owner, he won't be back till tomorrow, stuff like that. But this one, they didn't give you that. They just said, the shop is closed, And so, oh, okay. So I guess they just cut out technically unnecessary stuff. And then I'm guessing they moved things around to make them happen closer to where they're more relevant. That's basically what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like that's that. But that's cool. That's fine. Totally cool. Totally cool. All right. Well, let's get this started. We're going to get this thing going. And let's see if we can knock this out and see how much I remember. All right. And here we go. Oh, that's a little loud on my end. Oh, it's not too loud on my end. Let me turn that down. Okay, everybody good. So here we are. Chapter 4. Let's get going. Continue. We're just loading. So I remember we had that Getty lady stayed the night when our secretary came in. She was talk to Gabriel. Let's talk to her.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called. She said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
So they moved that to day 4. I think that was day 3 last night. More messages?
Do you have messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
Interesting.
Okay. So apparently in the original game, you called him on day 3.
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
121. I'm a third of the way there. Oh, bad news. I will not get a max score. On day 3 yesterday, I did miss something. Something that doesn't stop you from beating the game, but it means I missed out on a point or two. If you remember, there was this lady in the park, and she's dancing, and then she drops her. She had a snake on her, and then she puts the snake down, and she starts dancing. And when she leaves, she drops her scarf. And you pick up the scarf, and you hand it back to her, and that makes her like you, and she gives you a free palm ring. Well, apparently, you're supposed to look at the scarf before you give it back to her, and you will get a snake scale scan. Snake skin scale from her snake that was on it. You take it off, and you can compare it with the one you found at the mirror scene and find that they're not related. So she's obviously not. That's not the snake. But I didn't do that, so I missed that. I don't get those points. So you know, we're all heartbroken. Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna do. Aw, I miss talking on. You're so jealous.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, they were talking about this guy that's just staring at me through this window. That's because I'm talking.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Does it? All right, so I can go call. Let's go call Wolfgang Ritter. Alright, so I got his number right there. Get the phone.
The number written on the note is 4909-324-3333.
But do I have
Didn't
to dial
Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Yeah.
Wolfgang Ritter's phone number, written in Grace's pretty scrawl. The number written on the note is
49.
Didn't Grace...
the number written on the note is
Didn't Grace... I'm not...
Damn it.
The number you have dialed. Please hang up and
Let's try this again. What did he say? I cannot believe I accidentally clicked that, didn't
the number written on the note.
Didn't Grace say...
324?
The number written on the note is
324 and a bunch of
Didn't... I'm not calling Germany. That Wolfgang Ritter guy says he's a relative, but I've never heard of him.
Oh, okay. So he's okay. Okay, so I think what we have to do now that he said that, we go to Grandma, and that's one of the things we'll be able to talk to her about, and she'll let us know that we are related to the Ritters. Because if we're at the bookshelf, there's actually a book here, Hans Ritter. Heinz Ritter. Right there. Das Litter. What's... Oh, well, I don't know what this is. Nola! Alright. Well, let's go see Grandma, Mama. Alright, my viewer.
I'll be back later.
Welcome.
Have fun.
I hope you enjoy as we have fun. So, she's outside of Nola. There she is. Excuse me.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Oh, sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give me a kiss.
Mwah. Yeah, my grandma was my nanny.
Now, come on, sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
My nanny and my papa. Okay, let's see if there's anything here. First one looking at.
Granny doesn't like anyone messing with her clock, including Gabriel.
Okay, my mother used to have a clock like this. It was awesome. And some butthead took it apart to play with it or something, the guy she was seeing, and just, oh, I could throw that in the garbage, in the fire. Yeah, we don't do that.
Well, Gran, I'd better get...
Don't
I
think
did
any
not.
wouldn't.
I'm trying, Gran.
Apparently I did. I'm confusing a little old lady. I don't see anything else in here.
My precious boy, how wonderful of you to stop by.
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
But I have to be careful now, not know that.
Steal Granny's knitting? How low can you get?
Exactly.
Gabriel doesn't knit?
Then why does it give me the
Okay,
option to?
okay, so Gran did teach him once, but he hasn't done it in years.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's talk to Grandma.
How have you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime.
Okay. So obviously there's all kinds of stuff I can ask. The most important thing is the Knight family.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Let's start with Mother.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans.
Nice.
She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked to find her
She's
family.
in love with the boy. Yeah.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage.
Oh,
All
no dowry?
she had left was a modest trust fund from her great aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. Oh, they never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
Tell me about my
That's
father.
Father Philip.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him.
Tell me about my father.
Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. Oh, they were two peas in a pod.
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, oh, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then, and he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel. And your granddad's.
Tell me about my father.
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8. It was the thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something. Perhaps a deer in the road.
I suspect
or
foul play.
wildcat.
Tell me about my father.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal life. He was obsessed by that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school, but Philip was driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
So we got a Knight family curse.
Tell me
on
about my
Philip.
father.
He always hated that it was Margaret's money that supported the three of you when his painting couldn't.
Aw,
I
starving
kept
artist.
telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or two, but he couldn't do it. His work was just too dark and disturbing for the public, you
Yeah,
know.
unless you find a rich guy willing to pay you and then you have to start killing people to keep up with your ideas. Do you get it? Anybody know? Do you know that? That was an episode of Tales from the Crypt, I believe. So, yeah, look it up.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21.
21?
He walked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be such a
now we
sweet
get to do it.
gesture.
It's just past the Ross tomb, right? Oh, maybe I will.
Got me a point or two. Let's find out more about this.
Tell me
Harrison.
something about Granddad.
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. Oh, I tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe
I like
that was why
bookkeeping.
he had the worst luck with jobs. Oh, the nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he lost another. And I'd tell him it didn't matter to me, but he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Harrison was only 36 when he died. Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was
younger
hit
than
by
me.
a streetcar in the business district.
It was foul play.
It took
I
me
believe.
nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
Death sucks.
Oh, I know
Especially
you
the
are,
one
dear.
Oh, yeah. All right, any more?
Tell me something about
More about
Granddad.
Granddaddy.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was. He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were
Like
courting.
Drei Drachen.
I always thought he should have done something with that gift, but he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
All right, no more about that. Okay, let's see here.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird
yeah.
stuff. You get that from your father and granddad.
And
I don't know
Granddad.
anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear so much about it these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
Do you know anything about
Just gonna
snakes?
randomly pick some.
Snakes? What kind of snakes, dear?
I don't know, local kinds.
Well, we used to get cottonmouths in the park when I was a girl, but I haven't heard of one being sighted for years. Milk snakes and garter snakes are also around these parts, but they can't hurt you.
Thanks, Gran. Does the phrase Cabri Sanko mean anything to you?
Something without something, I think. Oh, my French is so rusty, I swear my mind is going.
Terrence.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
You know where that's from. Look here, right here. Same. Okay. Let's compliment her.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
You.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Gabriel, my goodness. What are you up to these days?
Oh, nothing, Gran. Really.
You'd better not be. You know you're the only family I have left.
I know,
Time
Gran.
for
It's
sleepy
okay.
juice. This stuff doesn't knock me out that hard until after I've actually gone to sleep, so but I need it up for
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
I don't know much about any kind of voodoo, Gabriel.
What about white voodoo?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Why, no, dear. Do you mean Mardi Gras masks?
Never mind, Gran. Have you ever heard of Damballa?
What, dear?
Never mind.
The music actually sounds. It's not gonna let me.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right, dear.
Let me turn down the background music. It's just so high. There we go.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry. No, Gabriel.
Oh, it's just a phone number.
Wolfgang Ritter's
Let's see here. Excuse me.
the number written on the note.
Okay.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 0?
Yeah, she did. What about it?
Can we talk, Gran?
Yeah,
Of
let's go
course,
back.
my
Let's
boy.
finish these things.
How can I help?
Oh,
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie Laveau.
of course.
Oh, of course.
Who
She was
hasn't?
that voodoo woman, wasn't she?
She's that voodoo
She
woman.
preyed on people's fears and superstitions, is what I think.
Yep.
There are always those willing to take other people's money for nothing. You stay
Sport
away from
drink.
people like that, Gabriel.
Yes, Gran.
Yes, grand.
What can you tell me about Nolans?
Nolans is very southern, of course, though not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff.
So, a war
Still,
on
it
two
hasn't
fronts,
changed
east
as
versus
much
west.
as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
This was
What can you tell me
1993, of
about the
course.
voodoo murders?
A lot's
Oh,
changed.
Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to.
2
I sometimes
years.
wonder what this world is coming to.
So this 20th anniversary game itself is 12 years old.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? I remember when I was a girl, we always had a St. John's Eve Mass. The Mass was said at midnight, and we held candles. One
course.
time, on the way home, we were waylaid by a large group of drunken revelers. They didn't hurt us, but oh, I was frightened. My father was furious. We never went to St. John's Eve Mass after that.
Aww. There's more?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I haven't celebrated it in years, Gabriel. I'm sure there's still Mass in the more traditional churches, but I don't go.
They go. En masse.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to
I
you?
agree.
What, dear?
Never mind. What can you tell me about Nolans?
My goodness, boy, you lived here all your life, just like me. I can't tell you much that you don't already know.
Basically, a lot of this is just filler to make the game take longer. You know, you honestly can go through here just clicking on the yellow stuff.
Tell me
and
about
get everything
yourself.
you know.
Me? Surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
No, come on, Gran.
Oh, all right, dear. What do you want to hear?
All right.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas and corn and cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
Oh, I met Harrison at a church revival.
Of course you did.
There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named
Dr.
Reverend
Love's
Jim.
traveling show.
I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend, Alma. And at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fine brimstone annex. And a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies.
You were.
Oh, it was
Hey,
then I
You
knew
can laugh
that
with
he
somebody
was
in a
from
room
me.
full of nobody else laughing. That's the one. That is so the one. You know what?
Oh, nothing.
We'll get out of here.
All right.
Oh, nothing.
All right, now I believe we can go to the attic.
I'm gonna go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
Dust, because it might have dust bunnies, and they're big teeth. Okay. I'm being weird.
I think I'll leave that up here.
Aw.
I think I'll leave that up here.
Aw.
Do I really look that desperate?
Yes, you do.
I think I'll leave that up here. I think I'll leave that up here.
Ooh. Oh. So I don't have anything to go on yet, but I think I'll find something. I think there's a drawer in there.
Yeah, it looks pretty heavy. There's a lot of Granddad's old stuff in here. Might be something interesting.
Might be.
A bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
All right, let's see. The Bible, which means book. Oh, a key.
What's this? It's some sort of key.
Ra-ba-ba-ba. Is that it?
Some old clothes, including a pair of letters.
Aren't those called lederhosen?
Lederhosen. Okay, Bible, wallet, dress, clothes, hat, stein, books, letters.
More of Harrison Knight's German books.
Just what I need.
Okay, that's it. Clock key. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. I don't want to, I feel like Draken.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The key winds the clock's mechanism.
Granddaddy, you old fox.
I knew the Draken. 3 dragons. Ha ha. Knew it was something like that. Booyah! Now, let's see what we got here. We're going to...
The old photograph shows Gabriel's grandfather with two other men that Gabriel has not identified.
This is what we use to ask Grandmama.
The back of the photo has the following written on it. Schloss Ritter, 1925.
Schloss Ritter. Nice.
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the reoccurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only other thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of a quill tip, bold strokes, and underlining.
So, alright, let's take from that. Schattenjäger. Jäger means hunter, like in Jägermeister, which is master hunter. It's alcohol. Schatten, shadow? Shadow hunter? Schatten, demon hunter? Dark hunter? Something like that. To mein Sohn Heinz, my son Heinz. His granddaddy was a poet. He's got a book of poetry by a Heinz Ritter. I think his grandfather's real name is Heinz Ritter, and he changed it when he came to America. Aha! And Schloss Ritter basically means like Ritter's home, castle, something like that. This is the name of their place. Okay. Okay, cool. Now let's go talk to Mama again. Stab! Oh, sorry.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Oh, there it is.
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
Schattenjäger? Schattenjäger. Oh, how odd, Gabriel. I haven't heard that word in years. My goodness, you've given me a chill. Your granddad used to say that sometimes in his sleep.
Really? Do you know what it means?
No, I'm afraid not. I asked him about it once. I don't think he answered me.
I don't think so either.
Odd.
Huh. Thanks, Gran.
Alright.
Do you know anyone named Heinz Ritter?
Heinz Ritter. Oh, Gabriel. Where did you hear that name?
I found a letter in Granddaddy's clock.
Oh, I promised I'd never tell you or your father, but I suppose it doesn't matter now.
Tell me, Gran.
Your granddad's name was Heinz Ritter before he came
Mark.
to America. He changed it to Harrison Knight legally when he arrived.
Do you know anyone named Wolfgang Ritter?
Wolfgang Ritter? Oh, no, dear.
That's my alter ego,
Huh.
Wolfgang Sabat.
As I said, your granddad's surname was originally Ritter.
Why did Granddad change his name?
I don't know. I tried to ask him about his family and his life before America, but he didn't want to talk about it. He never even told me about his name change. I found out one day when I saw his passport in a drawer. Since he obviously found it painful, I never questioned him about it. But I'm sure it wasn't trouble with the law. Your granddad was the best man I ever knew.
Yay. With a dark secret. Okay.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Now, I think I can
All
call
right,
it.
dear.
All right, it's time to go
Well,
call
Gran, I'd
Wolfgang
better get going.
Ritter. Maybe he
Take
knows
it
about
easy on those women out there,
Frankensteins.
will you, Gabe?
Women? You're my only girl, Gran.
Oh, that's sweet. It's a lie, but it's sweet.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, Attuning with the Spirit Realm, back on June 22nd.
I gotta read the paper. Oh, I can go the overlook now. I'm just gonna go, just for fun. Probably don't need it. Let's see.
St. Louis Cathedral. The original church on this site was built in 1724 and was named for Louis IX of France. That church burnt in the Great Fire of 1788. The present church dates from 1851.
Yep. Presbyterian Church, Pontalba, the sky. Ooh, the sky.
It has been overcast all week. The air has been moody and thick. Strange weather for June.
Strange. So these binoculars show you different parts of the park, so you can see things going on. Like, she's gone. She's still gone, but her booth is still there. That woman went nuts. We scared the bejesus out of her, didn't we? Nothing in there. I know we have to use these at some point. I don't know why or what for. Nothing there. Oh, what's that? What's that? Nothing. Okay. I see pixels.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
Okay.
Huh. Crash and the drummer. Interesting.
Okay, so that was a good thing. Exit to map. Oh. I forgot about this journal. Oh, cool. I totally forgot about this in the game. Haven't even been looking at this. Okay. Sums up everything. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll look at that some other time. Right now, let's go back. Let's go back to the shop. I want to call Wolfgang Ritter.
Hey, kids.
Bruno. How nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Ooh. I don't know.
Are you ready to drop dead today?
Well, one needn't be rude.
I think I am going to have to sell that painting eventually to get money. I mean, how else am I going to get any money, right? I want to look at this bookshelf again. Maybe if he sees.
A book of German poetry that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
See, at this point, you would think they'd have a thing, a line in there about, wait a minute, this is by Hans Ritter. No. All right, Grace, let's talk Scratch.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
I don't think so. It's German.
No, sorry. I don't speak German.
Ich spreche Deutsch. Ah, yeah. A little bit. We've talked about this. I took German, two semesters of German in college, and I really liked it. I just wish, I remembered or got to use it more. I thought about doing that Rosetta Stone or Babel, one of those, and brush up on my German. All right, let's call this Wolfgang. Think I can remember the number? Without looking? I think I can. Let's see. 0, 4, 9, 0, 9, 3, 2, 4, 3. Am I good?
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
I'm looking for Wolfgang Ritter.
Ja, einen Moment.
Yeah, is this Gabriel on the phone?
That was fast.
This is Gabriel Knight. Why are you calling me, Mr. Ritter?
I've been having premonitions of great danger for you, Gabriel. You must leave New Orleans this very day.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It is hard to explain on the phone. I have had dreams about you. It took me a long time to have you tracked down. I knew that Heinz had a grandson, but until these dreams started, I did not know if I should contact you.
You say you're related to my grandfather?
Heinz was my brother. There is much about the family that you should know. Come to Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. It is our family home. I will tell you everything when you come. You must come immediately. You are in great danger there.
Look, I appreciate the family spirit and all, but frankly, I don't know you from Adam. And I'm not going to fly off to Germany, even if I could afford it.
Gabriel, please. If you won't listen, at least let me send you something. It is a journal from one of your ancestors. Promise me you will read it. You are the last of our line. I'm too old to carry on. You are our last hope. Please, for your family, read the journal.
All right, I'll look at it.
It's going to come tomorrow.
Now
in the
be
mail.
careful and come to me as soon as you can.
In
Goodbye.
1993. Yeah, right. Okay. Well,
Hey, kids.
Bruno.
Gabe Pet, I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
Well, one needn't be rude.
okay. Get the money to fly to Germany. Exactly. I just wanted to try both. Next time I see him, I'll sell the painting. Well, let's look at the painting. I don't think we've actually looked at the painting.
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
No safe full of money back there.
Yeah, she's pretty snarky on that. Let's take a look at the ladder. I just got to do it.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
In the original game, he actually climbs up and looks down. And then she says that. So they definitely updated that.
There could be a secret passage under the doormat, but we didn't have time.
It's kind of... Oh, yeah, I gotta read the newspaper. I forgot to read the newspaper on day 3, and that's what messed me up.
Times dated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The Voodoo Murders
Excuse
case.
me.
The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were a result of an underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good?
It's ridiculous. And what about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel, but if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation lest his eye fall on you, too.
Peachy.
Gabriel also spots an ad for Sam Springleton, a jeweler. Sam hangs out at the Napoleon House.
What's this? Oh, it's stuff about the game. Okay, they added this. Oh, see here, you can see the original. This is what it used to look like. That is pretty cool. See her? Taking a dress, and now she's in blue jeans. They took out the dress and gave her blue jeans. Aw. I didn't remember that. Alright, let's go see Mosley. Maybe we'll get something.
See you later.
See ya.
She's still upset about Getty. Let me go to the police. Oh, there's the Napoleon house. Let's go to the police station.
Hey,
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing in return.
Knight, hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The Voodoo murders case has been closed.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Son of a bitch. I have to tell you, Bud, I'm pretty pissed off about this case being closed. You guys are making a big mistake.
Hey, I'm not any happier about it than you are, Knight, but I've got my orders.
Orders?
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
So, couldn't you make them interested?
With what? I got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless, and besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
It's true.
The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing. And these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay, you want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay. Well,
Do you know anything about Veve?
let's ask him some more questions.
What?
Veves. They're ritualistic patterns used in voodoo. You know, like those marks we found around the body.
You know what the department says about that, Knight? That voodoo stuff is faked.
Yeah, well, they're wrong. These Veves...
Look, just stop worrying about those marks. I don't think they're relevant.
Yeah. That's a
What do you
crappy
know about
detective. It's like
black
an old
voodoo?
TV sitcom detective. That's
Black
not
voodoo?
Columbo
Sounds like a put-on to me.
or Kojak.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
You mean gumbo?
No, I mean Damballa.
Never heard of it.
So this guy is researching, this detective, mind you, is researching a voodoo case to find out if it's really voodoo. And he's never even heard of these common voodoo things.
Can you
Yeah,
tell
right.
me anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Oh, come on. Somebody's pulling your leg, Knight.
Are you sure?
Ain't nothing secret about voodoo in Narlands. There's a museum, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but that's the stuff they want you to see.
You're getting mighty paranoid, Knight.
He might even be a conspiracy theorist.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Say what?
Ogun Badagri.
Sounds
It's
like
a
my
voodoo Loa.
ex-girlfriend.
Speak English or shut up, Knight.
Sorry, didn't mean to confuse you. Guess I'll take that as a no.
That's a no.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation.
I don't know what Chuck Yeager is.
Have you ever heard of a
Can I let me do it
Schottenjäger?
twice?
Not since the last time you asked.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo
Trying to clear
howl
it for
fall?
some reason. I just feel like
I
wanna
told
clear
you.
it.
You're nuts. Drop it.
Okay.
You know, you have a unique way of wearing clothes that's, well, the way they kind of hang, pleating over that stomach of yours, drooping off your butt.
We can't all have the body of a 12-year-old like you, Knight.
Boo.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
All right. Let me see here. I could. Oh, the jeweler. Jeweler. Bracelet mode. Almost forgot.
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve.
All right. Let's do this.
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810.
1810. They killed them, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? Or that they are a threat?
Sure, if there is a voodoo cult, they're a threat.
Okay. Next item.
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So this is the whole pattern, huh? That's pretty good work, Knight, but that doesn't prove that this pattern is really connected to voodoo.
Okay. Alright. So. Hey, honey. Yes, that's all I got now.
If Mosley wants...
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave.
What's character?
Huh?
What character are you on?
I'm playing Gabriel Knight.
What is your character?
Well, he's a voodoo guy. Or he's a writer. He's an author.
Oh, you mean that one that is
Yeah.
walking?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you mean the one that is walking?
Hey there, nice beat. I dig
Yes.
The drummer does not
It
respond.
is Bunny Malkavian. Go right on ahead.
it. Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Hey there, nice...
The drum...
All right. He went this way. I wonder if he went to the cathedral. Yes. Stab, 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 stab. Okay.
I need to talk to you. Ask you some questions.
No way, man. I'm too sick. Go away.
Come on. I have to know what you know about these voodoo people.
You don't know nothing about nothing, man. You are so far out of it, you wouldn't understand anything. Just like that friend of yours, Mosley. Go away.
I'm not like Mosley. I know more than you think I do. I'll believe you.
Forget it, man. It's not worth my breath.
You're already out of it.
Do you recognize this?
No. Oh, don't waste my time.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Huh. These don't have anything to do with the voodoo.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Okay. So it doesn't recognize any of these. Or that.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me.
Okay, I don't have the right item. Let me just check this real quick. I doubt.
Do you recognize this?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the jeweler. I need to go get some money, actually. All right, let's see. Let's sell that painting. Let's sell that painting real quick. Then I'm gonna go to the
Hey,
jeweler.
kids.
Bruno.
Hey, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
How much would you give me for it?
Oh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My affairs are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Stay out of this, Grace.
What do you think? Should I sell it? Yeah, let's sell it.
Fine. It's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
Well, now I got some money.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display. Though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it.
Nice.
I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
Okay. Let me talk to her, see if there's anything new.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Any research? Nope. All right. Let's go back to map. That guy's still pissing me off.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we'll go to the Napoleon house.
Gabriel can't do anything with the drum around the street.
Lots of drummers.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax. buzz off.
Right. Sorry.
Gabriel has spent enough hours sitting around this bar.
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not the chatty type, am I, Sam?
No, you old bastard, you're not.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
You're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Bastard. So that's Sam, so I'll talk to other people first. I'll talk to him last.
Hello there.
Excuse me. I was talking to the lady here.
And she was listening raptly, I'm sure.
I put her in the wall, but
Hey, how's it going?
Could you excuse us? We're talking here.
I can get some fun of
Able was I ere I saw
and then
Eva.
you'll have a lot of else to give me some.
If Gabriel tried to take the head, Stonewall would be on him like ducks on a June bug.
Put nails in it.
Excuse me.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
Oh, man. I have to talk about this guy.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They've played there every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and such.
Really? Thanks. So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodoo-ien and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day he went up and talked to the girl. And sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife, poor guy.
Alright. So now let's talk to Samuel.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This ain't a game, it's a slaughter.
He's right, you know. So let me die in peace, would you?
Could you do anything with this?
What is this, a claymore? Interesting. I am a jeweler, you know. But I'm retired. I'm going to sit here in this freaking chair until I beat this bastard.
You plan to be buried in that chair then?
You come here a lot, don't you?
Every ever-loving day of my life for 20 years.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
This isn't a good game, this is torture.
Oh, well, have fun.
I've got to show
What do you
him
guys
something.
do when you're not playing chess?
I used to be a jeweler. Marcus here was a butcher. Huh, come to think of it, he still is. Now we just sit here and play chess all day. Actually, Marcus plays. I just sit here and let him win.
Are you sure I can't bother you with a few questions?
Mister, please, I'm trying to turn this game around.
Yeah, right. Got a crowbar?
Shut up, you bastard.
Somebody's using it right now. What do you guys do when you're not?
I used.
Okay.
Now we just actually
so
Mark.
Basically, I need to find something to show him. Oh! I know. I know. Well, first off, man, I got a lot to do. I'm gonna go there and buy something for him to make him believe. I need to go. St. Louis Cemetery. I'm gonna do this first. Talk to this guy, see if there's anything new.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Nope, we're good. Alright. Gonna go see the Knights.
The marble and granite tombs are quite heavy. If Gabriel wants to address his ancestors, he should choose a specific plaque.
Hey, Daddy. Miss you, Mom. Gran talks a lot about you, Harley. How's it going, Granddaddy? Oh, shoot. Huh. Looks like someone left something in that vase. Hi. I'm Rebecca's grandson.
Much as when they were alive, the Wright elders give no response.
Hi. I'm Rebecca's grandson.
Much as when they were alive.
Nope.
Looks like it's my lucky day.
That's it. So I got more money? That's all? Really?
Hey, Daddy.
Daddy.
How's it going, Granddaddy?
Who is Harley?
Gran talks a lot about you, Harley.
Is that a brother?
If Gabriel wants to...
Is that it?
Gabriel doesn't care to communicate with... Gabriel doesn't want to take the nameplates from... Gabriel doesn't want... Gabriel doesn't...
Okay, well, nothing going on there. I guess that's it. I went there to find $20. That's it. So we'll go back here. So we're going to go to the drugstore. I'm going to buy something, some gree-gree.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Okay. I'm gonna buy Willie G.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't
What? You said...
To get the mask, get...
Oh.
$120 in cash. A record high for Gabriel's wallet.
Yeah. Alright. So I gotta select the cash. There we go.
I have $120. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's 120 sure enough. That mask is yours, sir.
And then it comes with that gambling oil.
Here you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Now don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I was thinking a man as young as you wouldn't be needing that kind of remedying. But, if you's having problems with your,
that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
Thanks
got him.
anyway.
'Cause it ain't none of my business if you do need it now, huh?
I don't need it.
Oh, of course you don't.
Okay. Alright, so now we go back to an apartment house. And I get you that other stuff. Let me just look at my...
The crocodile mask is made of genuine crocodile head. It looks heavy, hot, and smelly. The small bottle is labeled Master Gambling Oil.
I should do it.
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game, that's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, bastard.
I ain't never needed to cheat yet, you loser.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Whoa, hold it. You really think Marcus uses this stuff?
Would I make something like that up?
Get out of here. Marcus would never use something like this.
Well, if that's what you want to believe. This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
You might be able to sell it to some poor dumb sucker.
No, you sell it to some poor dumb sucker.
Oops.
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
And you say Marcus uses this? That explains a lot. Let me see that bottle. This looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a pimp's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
That's how you do it. You gotta convince him. Alright, okay. And he's gonna make
How
that
much you
jewelry
think I ought to
for
put
me.
in here?
Careful, you don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
Ha! There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
Come on already, I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Smarty Big Mouth.
Da, 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 da.
Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate! Checkmate! Checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead, Sam Singleton, that I have ever met.
Yep.
Checkmate!
You can just put that chessboard where the sun don't shine.
That's right.
Hallelujah! I did it!
Those of you who are new to this channel, that means his butt.
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant. Of course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam.
There it is.
Will do.
All right. Clickety clackety, bisque, boom, backety.
Could you do anything with this?
What is this, a clay mold? Well, I am a jeweler, you know. And I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you?
If you can.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet later today. Right now, I feel like I could do anything. Meet me here in a few hours.
Great, thanks.
So no more questions for him. I might be able to question him when I come back. Okay. So, I got my $120. I got my mask. Let me go to Mosley.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
Yeah. What is it, you wanker?
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away. That doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove anything.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, not here. So what can I do?
The Presbytere. This building was begun by the Spaniards in 1795 after a fire in Jackson Square. It was intended for monks, but now houses historical exhibits.
Anything special? Nope. Special. Special. Nope. Alright. Visited Gran. We got everything we need from her. Everything we need from Mosley in the shops. Cemetery. Let's go visit Gran again. I know we gotta go pick up the bracelet from Sam.
Gabriel, my love.
Bracelet we
How nice to see you.
Talk.
Nice to see you too, Graham.
But I don't know if that's it.
Can we talk, Graham?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Nope, nothing.
Oh, no.
All right.
Nothing. Don't need the university. Oh, he was going to do some research, wasn't he?
The door to Hartridge's office is locked.
Okay.
Gabriel isn't in the mood.
To give a lecture. Okay, yep, nothing there. Let's go talk to Miss Getty.
Miss Getty is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all.
If you'll just tell her
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Now let's go back to St. George's.
Hey, Gray, here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
I mean, I guess we'll just go back to the Napoleon house. 'Cause I can't think of what else to do. Of course, he's not here.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. Now, I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say enough already.
Sounds like my life. Tell me about the street musicians around here.
Don't know what else I could say.
There's something about the drummer from the police station. I want to say. Well, let's.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some
Well,
kind of
let's see what he has to
serial
say.
killings.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
All I know is it's some kind of voodoo holiday.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What about them?
No, just anything.
You ask the weirdest questions. I don't know anything about snakes.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
Does the phrase Capri Sanko mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Are you kidding? Around here? Hope they aren't serving drinks.
Well, if they are, I don't think anyone in his right mind would want one.
It's probably a good.
Have you ever heard of
assessment.
Damballa?
Never heard of it.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
You know what goes in it?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh, then I probably don't know anything about it.
A shot in a Jaeger?
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? No, I prefer not to think about that kind of stuff, personally. Crime, perversion, weirdos. Just makes me
I just like a
depressed.
little gray voodoo.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Come Mardi Gras, you see all kinds of masks in here.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Sure, she's kind of the patron saint of voodoo in Narlands.
Yep.
Don't know too much about her, but the tourists sure get off on all that stuff.
It's true. It is true. Okay, that's it. Not really anything else in here.
Gabriel has no one to play against and better things to do.
Now let's go to the voodoo.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Anything new?
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Of course. It is one of the Loa.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
I do not believe so.
Isn't he one of the Loa?
Perhaps. I am not familiar with some of the more obscure Haitian and African Loa.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I believe they have something to do with Haitian voodoo. But that is not really my area.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
That sort of viewpoint makes my work very difficult, Mr. Knight. If there are one or two ignorant believers, that is none of my concern. And I do not care to promote a Hollywood interpretation of voodoo by discussing it.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfall?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Knight. The voodoo churches in the city have no need for secrecy.
That's what they say. Well. I'm thinking. What could I be missing? I know I've got to get Crash to talk to me. And I know I gotta get a jewel. Let's go back to the cemetery. Let's go back to the Getty other house. Let's go this way. I need something to move along the time to go talk back to dude.
It's locked shut. The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
That's true. Coming to a standstill. Let's go back to St. Jorge's books.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
That wall sure looks bare without Daddy's painting.
It's true.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What else can you...
You're the native.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfall?
In New Orleans?
I think so.
No, I don't, but it sounds dangerous. You're not going to try to find this voodoo group yourself, are you?
Would I do that?
I got a feeling the secret voodoo hunt force through the Getty tomb. Alright, how do I make time go forward to get this from...
See you later.
See ya.
Gabriel is carrying a...
Yeah, we know that works. I don't know. Once again, feeling a little lost. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, he just literally had to wait.
Sam, my man.
Hey there, it's you. I got that bracelet for you. This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me. Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah? Where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world. The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm going to enjoy watching him squirm to every mile.
Sounds like fun. Good luck.
Are you kidding? Luck is my middle name.
It's Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman.
Can I ask you some questions now?
Look, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck in this bar too long to know much about anything.
Okay, so now.
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street. A street drummer has found...
Okay, let's go find Crash. See if this bracelet does anything. Ooh.
Do you recognize this?
Where did you get that?
Why? Do you know something about it?
Know something about it? Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign, man. The mark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
The sign of the snake, right. Your tattoo, my bracelet. Now do you believe that I know something about these people?
All right, yeah. You know about them. I guess.
Will you answer some questions for me now?
There we go.
Okay, I'll talk to you. A little, but make it fast.
Yeah, you're cursed. You're gonna die.
Tell me what you know about voodoo.
Look, take some advice. Stay away from this voodoo shit. You don't really want to know, man. Believe me. Do yourself a favor and leave me alone.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hound fall in New Orleans.
Oh, man. Just shut up about that. Can't you see I'm sick? Are you trying to kill me?
I saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer? Nobody's supposed to see. Oh, shit. I blew it again. Promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him. Everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay, but you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay, all right. I was sending a message, man. They have these rada drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything, and they report.
Report? How?
The drums, man. It's some kind of code.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hound fall in New Orleans.
Okay.
All right. There's this underground cartel in New Orleans. A voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean everything that's bought or sold. They have fingers in the legit world too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it. There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, a hound for. That's their headquarters, man. I heard people say it's underground, somewhere in the quarter. I don't know where though.
Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been in it. I'm nobody, man. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake. They became animals, man. Beasts. I remember the eyes. The eyes.
Hey, are you okay?
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
I think I should go get a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, are you all right? Someone! I need help!
The eyes of the snake.
Could be worse. The eye of the tiger.
Crash spasms twice more, then dies as Gabriel watches.
Oh my God. Oh, poor bastard.
Hey, you don't know if his parents were married or not.
Crash is dead. He's not going to be very communicative.
Well, that's just cruel. Alright, let's go talk to Mostly.
Hey.
The drummer looks at Gabriel but says nothing in return.
See if I can tell Mosley about this crash situation.
Hey, Mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
There we go.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I just let him go this morning.
Yeah, well, that turned out to be a brilliant move. Though they probably would have gotten him anywhere.
They? You're losing it, Knight.
It was the voodoo cult. They did it. Crash said that...
You're an amateur, so let me give you some advice. Crash is he was a junkie. You gotta read through the hallucinations. You know what I mean? Where's the body, anyway?
St. Louis Cathedral.
Lovely. Well, we'll make sure he's picked up sometime today so he doesn't scare the shit out of some nun. But chill, Gabe. In this business, you see a lot of stiffs.
Yeah.
Your professionalism is astonishing.
Okay.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Get...
Yeah, that's it. Same stuff.
I have this snake bracelet. It's a replica of one used in secret voodoo ceremonies a few decades ago.
Really? What makes you think so?
I got it from an old Creole lady whose grandmother was an acolyte of Marie Laveau.
Gabriel. We get those little old ladies in here all the time. That bracelet is probably not genuine, and it wouldn't prove anything if it were. That doesn't prove anything.
No.
That doesn't prove anything.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer.
Okay. So that's all we got here.
I'll let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black? Voodoo? Isn't that kind of the same thing?
Actually, no.
Well, all I know about voodoo is to keep away from it, and you should too, Knight.
Yeah. Allie should be down there.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfall?
I got it up here.
What?
Houndfall. It's a temple.
Sounds like somebody's pulling your leg on that one.
Oh. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's go check out this drummer again, see if I can do anything with him. You can't.
Hey.
The drummer looks at Gabe.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
No, it's not
The
calling
excitement
tonight.
of seeing you is killing me.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
There we go.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Could you research radar drums for me?
Rada drums? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rada drum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Alright, I got the Rada drums researching. Dr. Crash and Mosley. Phil. Got the bracelet. Oh, fudge. Talk to Dr. John. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, what can we do? Just visit every single place again? Oh. Anything here? New? Nope. Nope. Let's go to her. See if there's anything new.
Gabriel, come in.
Hi, Gran.
Hand your hand. Sorry. I think the NyQuil is starting to make me tired. Gotta finish this day, though.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Alright, I've already been to Getty. Can't do that with her. Been to Tulane. Nothing here.
The door to Hartridge.
Yeah, nothing there. Excuse me.
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming. Unnerving, isn't he?
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores...
Oh, he's still here. Slice, slice, slice. Oh, shit.
Moving the body is the job of the coroner's office. On Crash's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
That tattoo looks like Casino's bracelet. I guess I'd better copy this tattoo.
Oh, wow. I'm glad I came back.
Moving the body. Crash's face shows signs of strangulation. His death was not a pleasant one.
It was not. Okay. Okay.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Day 4. All right. Okay.
Hello?
It's me. I can't sleep.
Oh, me neither.
Can I...
Yes. Come.
And he does. Her too, probably. if he's any good. Alright. Day. The road was blocked. The truth was shunned. The white flag had been waved. Reversal cost me all I had and everything I had braved. Ha 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 ha. Sounds pretty cool. And there's Grace.
Are you okay, Gabriel?
Sure. Great. Why?
I'm worried about you.
If I were any better, Grace, I'd be dead. Now what's up?
You got another package this morning, overnight from Germany.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
Well, it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang and a journal.
The package just came open, huh? How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble, in case you didn't know it.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
I got it. St. George's books. Oh, Professor Hartridge. I'm glad you called. Did you? Oh, you did. You did.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Slow down. The agree. Really? You think that's them? Wheel within a wheel. Ogun agree, huh? Well, that does sound like it.
There we go.
Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom. Okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo? Well, why would the Veve show up there? Uh-huh. Okay. Look, I'll come over as soon as I can, okay? Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay, thanks.
He's probably gonna die.
See ya.
He's probably gonna be dead by the time Gabriel gets there. I saw this.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe, and I'm doing some great stuff for the book.
Excuse me.
Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Oh, nothing. I'll be careful. I promise.
We got that book you ordered in this morning, the one on Rada drums.
Really? Great.
Man. 93, they could get stuff quick. All right. Okay, there. We're finally to a safe spot. Ooh, I'm at 170 out of 362 points. We're almost halfway in points-wise. Okay, well, we're going to call it there. go ahead and get in here. We save game. Save. And we are out of here. Alright. So, what did we learn today? We learned... Let me get my box up here. Video. There we go. There we go. So, okay. Him and Getty can't keep their hands off each other. Grace is definitely jealous. His ancestry is the Ritters from Germany. And he's a Schottenjäger line. Last living descendant. And there's some nice gree going on with all this voodoo stuff. Alright. Well, the plot thickens. I think the professor's going to die because he learned something. Crash died. The drummers are now aware that he knows about them. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing. Alright. So, yeah, join me next time. Okay. Well, y'all have a great night. Thanks you for joining us. And just take care. Thank you. Later.